Oosht! Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thanks for coming back. And yes, I've done it. I have bought the Scania V8 XL. Now, obviously, I posted the video of when we're looking at it. There's a lot of things I've had between now and content. Content is a wee bit behind, so content is going to be a wee bit mixed because we've still got videos shot with my old girl sitting there. You've had hundreds of questions. You did see me at New York and on my other channels that yes, I have bought the Scania XL. Now, there'll be loads of reasons, loads of questions you've been asking. One of the first ones is, people keep saying, is this just going to be a show truck? No, this has already been straight to work. That is why she's not been painted. We just got SJM on the sides and the front, and then obviously the most important flat out, flat broke saying at the back of the lockers, it's straight to work. This lorry's been flat all week and she's already going straight out next week. We're away to move a pod 4 metre wide load. We've got crane ballast, we've got all sorts coming in, being offered abroad. Tons is coming. So this was a good decision. Now, if you don't, I've never heard about a Scania XL. Not a lot of people have, right? There's still a lot to talk about these things. Now, before I show you the inside of it, basically this is it. So this is the entire extra piece here, right? Whereas the wind kit usually ends here. Like, let's go look at my other girl. My other girl's a Highline cab as well, so she's lower, right? That's a top line. This is Highline, right? But as you can see, that is where the wind kit ends, okay? We can go into my girl. Oh, that's the space we've got, right? We just got the bed behind the seats, which has been great. I've loved it. I've loved this lorry. It's my girl, me and her built this together. The Scania XL with that extra bit of space, right? And I like to point out, she's not a long line. Long lines are about, I don't know, a metre longer than the wind kit. This is an XL. So we get up in. I've obviously got my big bed up the top here. Table and chairs. This is my fridge under here. I've got my telly. Obviously, you may have noticed a big difference with this lorry if you haven't seen already. This is left-hand drive. She's not right-hand drive, she's left-hand drive. Another question you all keep asking me. At the show, everyone kept saying, why left-hand drive? Well, they only came in left-hand drive. There are 4 more of these lorries in the country I know of. They're all left-hand drive, bar Ponsonby's one. Now, I have been speaking to the driver of that. He got in contact with me, but I've just found out theirs are not as long as mine. Theirs is half the length, right? So this lorry was done by Mick Moody, right? He's been in contact. He sent me a message. I'm just going to go read them. Going to get the crack and find out everything. There's so much to go into it and information on this, guys. But I just want to go into just obviously introducing what I have done, why I bought her. Well, to be honest, I don't have to tell you why I bought her. I wanted it. I could just buy what I want. It's my it's my decision, my business. But saying that, this has not been an easy task to get this lorry here. We had loads of factors to take in. Insurances, I had to give a big shout out to Mandy, my insurance broker at Towergate. Like, because it's left-hand drive and modified, it was a wee bit trickier than just normal insurance. Obviously the finance, Brian from DM Finance, obviously I featured in the last video. Without him, that was another one, we wouldn't be here. But there is things like, let's look at the side locker. It's obviously smaller on this side because look, the fridge is there. But these lockers go right deep in there, okay? But I've also got these as well. Stick this in here, I've got my wee tool. And I've got more storage under there as well. So I'll keep my airline and that under there. Lock that up. Other side's still normal. I've obviously got my lockers. This side, I've got my straps. That middle, I've got AdBlue. The top here, we're still filling them out. We're still working with this because literally I took this straight home from the truck show, hitched in and got straight to work with her. Now people keep asking me, oh, is this going to be for show? No. I buy tools, not toys. Do that. So, more straps, flags, obviously my wide load board there. This is obviously for beacons as well. Like, you can put all your beacons in there. I've got my height stick under there as well. I am going to get this all kitted out properly, but literally, guys, we have just landed this one. So, that'll be a wee while till we get everything sorted. She's also twin wheel tag, full air, catwalk. I've also got the big fancy Dutch back bumper, more lockers there. I don't know what I'd put it there, to be honest, yet. We'll wait and see. Might actually be quite cool and trendy and put some speakers in there. That'd be quite smart. But like I said, that's all money. Work first. People have asked me, are we getting stacks? Porter, my friend, dear friend Porter Exhaust, look him up, tag him in, he's amazing. The work he is doing right now, we'd have to see, but we've got to obviously try and get in that gap. There's that, but plenty of things we want to do, but these things all cost money. It's a miracle I've got this thing as well. Now, table drops down, right, there's, hold on, that's just a pad. That needs to be Scania emblem on there. And that mat drops down and that becomes another bed. I've also got all my lockers at the top. This interior is done by Royal Class Interiors. You've seen their work, I'll tag them as well in the description. Oh, it's bloody hot. Guys, just a quick one, always remember to drop a comment, tell me what you think, if I've made the right decision and what your thoughts are. Also, this is the new merch. I know it's white and red, it's a wee bit in your face. T-shirts, hats, hoodies with working 8 days a week since 1969, because the Scania V8 was incorporated, was done, the first one in 1969, so that's the idea. I did this design, worked with very closely with a friend. I've always had this idea in my head, and I said we're not going to release it until I buy my V8. I know I've got my old girl V8 down there which is going away for paint, but like I said, until I got a proper one I wasn't going to release this to design. So if you want one of these, go grab them quick, because they are very tidy like. But I've got my full camera brigade system. If you indicate, they change. So that's on my blind side, obviously that's opening out, and then there you go, the brigade camera system. So if we go under this side here, I'd fitted a couple of brigades while I was at SNT. So here it is, this is like that in there, it's like a black box, where you get a point. So that's connected to the brake lights, that's connected to the brakes, the indicators there. So if you're ever in an accident, you've got a full data system. You know, if you were not at fault to show, no, we were indicating, or no, we did apply the brakes, and it's all there. So this is where, there's a camera there, there's one up there on the side, same round the front here, the other side. The other question I kept getting asked in the show, where's the bull bar? Because these, no, that's for the board, it'll be like wide load, that's what they're for. She is a 580 horsepower at the diff, unlike, so this is the thing as we go around lately, they always say, oh, Volvo's got more power. They actually don't, because Volvo measure their horsepower from the flywheel, Scania measure it from the end of the drivetrain, the diff. So you lose about, I don't know, somebody could correct me if I'm wrong, but about 80 horsepower down the drivetrain depending. So this is over 600 horse, this technically at the flywheel. So yeah, big difference. We're going, my old lorry was a wee 450 straight six. She works hard, that wee gal, but definitely massive difference this week of having this one. This is obviously a massive difference, this truck, from that, from that wee wagon to that big beast there. Everything's completely different. But a question I keep getting asked about my girl, is she staying or is she going? As it stands now, I'm afraid, of course she's bloody staying. You think I can get rid of her? She's my girl, look, me and her did this together. Oh, there's enough blood, sweat and tears in her to be related to me. But she needs to get her side skirt put back on. She's a wee bit, you know, like tired around here. Like, she's still obviously taxed and MOT'd, and she's on the operator's license, and she's still working. But she'll be the spare wagon. I wouldn't mind be able to spend a bit of money on her though, get her repaid or get her brought up to her former glory. But she has done her bit. The work that lorry has done, I mean it, the work that lorry has done is unbelievable, and it will be still here to do nitty gritty work. Because the other thing is as well, everyone keeps asking me, oh, are you taking this lorry into the woods? I'm going to be honest guys, don't be so stupid. The questions I've honest to God been asked, and like things that people have said, I know they're only asking about, it's like, are you taking this to the woods? No, of course we're not taking it into the woods, and we haven't done the woods for ages. The flat trailer has not moved in months. It's just sat there since that 4-axle trailer came. I have been flat out. Sorry, I had to put my sunglasses on because this is a white lorry and it's quite bright. I've never, being Scottish, I've never seen a burning ball of gas in the sky. No, look guys, since that trailer came, I've been flat out. I've been able to go back to doing the work I enjoy doing, the stuff I really enjoy doing. I'm not going to go into politics of why we stopped it. It's unnecessary. But I am taking on loads of work. We are so busy right now. Exciting, interesting work. I've got abroad work to go do. Sid Hill's offered us. I could go into all the other things. We've got content. We're trying to catch up. We are really pushing right now. And one of the reasons why this truck was to come, one, I wanted it. I wanted this truck. I looked at this truck when it was on Mick Moody's website all those years ago, and I said, I will own that truck one day. I want that truck. I've always wanted an XL. Nothing against your long lines or your T-cabs, but they don't do it for me. Scania XL was what I wanted. Exact one I really wanted. And I want to thank Ben at SG Haulage. It was his lorry. And when I spoke to him like 2-3 years ago, like how much, they knew how much I loved this lorry. And we spoke and we got the crack and it says, if you ever go sell it, we know him. We always kept in contact. We always get the crack. And I was sitting in my wee lorry. I was pricing up new wagons at the time. What are we going to get? Don't know what to buy. Devaluation. Many reasons. I'll go into all these reasons more of why I bought this truck, right? And then at that time, Ben messaged me and he said, you want to buy this truck? And I was like, well, what are we talking? As soon as he says, right, that got the ball rolling, let's go for it, right? And I can tell you already how much of a splash this has made, because people wrote me off, people were writing me off when like I was having trouble with this. You know, social media, we're struggling, we keep pushing, I graft hard. And you know you get your haters, but they drive me forward. You see when I read one that went and says, I'm a down and out, going down, nothing special is going to come out of me anytime, like, you know, I might as well give up. They did not know at that point I was bought this. I'm like, you have no idea what I'm doing behind the scenes. So, I've achieved another goal, a dream. I said I'd buy my dad's old lorry back. I've got her there. I said I'd put my own truck on the road one day. I've done that. I said I'll do low loader work. I bought low loaders. Now I've got a new low loader. I said I would own this truck one day. Now I have it. If you really got a clear mindset and you filter out, you can see when you've got good people and good things around you, what you can achieve, guys. You can get what you want. Now, we are doing extra work. We are STGO now. We're doing all of that. Big interesting work coming. People are phoning, and also get in contact with us through SJM's Facebook page. If you want us to do work, we can haul anything for you. But I'm getting offered really great work now that this is here. It's so exciting, great content. And now over the next coming weeks, there'll be mixed content between the new truck and the old one, because we are so behind, because at the end of the day, SJM comes first. Other questions we're getting asked as well, are you getting painted, what are you doing to her? Yeah, we'll do our own thing to her, but as it stands, as soon as she came, this is the real world. It came, get a name in the door and get her straight to work, right? We'll get there with her. But guys, thanks to everyone that came up to me at Lincoln. Thanks to all the comments, thanks to all the messages. It's been absolutely wild. The moment this truck landed, it's been chaotic. I want to thank you all. I want to thank everyone who supported me when I was going through a really tough time, trying to go from this truck to this one, because this is a big financial jump. And like I says, I didn't borrow money off anyone, I mean that, apart from the finance company. On that, I'd like to thank Brian Maguire at DM Finance. He's my mate, they've done everything. Brian, it's just been amazing. When he told me, when he phoned and told me he managed to get it over the line, I burst into tears of joy, because I was so excited that this goal was made. Also, Haydock, they obviously the finance company we went for. Thanks to Haydock for trusting us, because they didn't even, as soon as we told them, they're like, yep, we trust you, you've done everything else right with your trailers, your trucks, your vans, everything, you're always good with everything you do. They said yes, no bother to it. Mandy Kelly at Towergate for insuring it. Who else have we got? Thank you, Ben, for saving it for me and keeping it for me. And Ben did say we are going to do some work together, hopefully some big, interesting wide loads. I'm going to keep you that one, Ben. Even though you did literally keep this for me, but I'm going to keep you to the big wide loads, pal. We need to make some good content. If we do paint, I don't know what we're going to do. There's so many things we'd like to do, but it all costs money. And money, let's not talk about the money. I've got myself an absolute yoke. I don't think anyone expected me to do this. But it shows you the idea was in my head. I wasn't going to let go of this. I'm going to, plenty of stuff to do, more content. We'll do more videos on it, the pros and cons, the left-hand drive, the full air, the spec, like how we did it, how we finance it. We'll go into everything of how this gets done, right? We've still got this one, she's working, we're building our business, we're building ourselves, we're making myself known in this industry. I've got great respect from great hauliers that I get on really well with, and manufacturers as well, so it is just going to be, this is just going to keep growing, thank God. And I think when you can see, when I was struggling with that one, how down I was, how hard it gets, just remember, if you keep pushing and trying, goals can be achieved. But I want you to drop me a comment, tell me what you think, what you want to see, what you want to know. Don't ask me the price, I'm not telling you. I will tell you though, 4 people already have tried to buy her off me, and I could have made a profit. I even told Ben that as well, but she is not going. I wanted this for so long and I'm going to enjoy it. I've been out in it and see the difference already. We'll do a video inside the cab and we'll show you the whole shebang, right? But that's all I know, guys, because I have to make this video quick, because guess what? We've got to get back to work. Thanks again. Like, subscribe, fly for Apple. Oost.